100 servings, and we're back. I found myself sitting in front of my computer wearing a suit and figured if I'm here, I might as well record something. So we're going to go ahead into the second area here and start doing some quests. So, the second floor, reached only by sacrifice, is unfamiliar. Hearts heavy, the group moves onward towards Mount Doom to throw in the ring. Alright, and we're going to put some people onto the battlefield. I'm actually going to put show position 4. Himeno in position 1, since she doesn't have a particularly long-range weapon. Nagi I always put in the farthest away spot because she has the best movement. Put Mana in slot 3. And let's put Sojiro in slot 2. Somehow we have to find a way to live life after George. It's rather strange how there might be a traitor among us. Yeah, we gotta say it again, right? But we still have to fight against these enemies together.
Oh.
They're coming. We need to work together to fight them.
Indeed.
Fight them as a team, huh? I guess that's our new priority now. Easier said than done, though. You don't really have a choice. Again, this is bad guy stuff.
Well.
Considering how our fate lies in each other's hands. If I'm going to use a British accent, I need a little bit of tea. It's a bit difficult when we have to leave ourselves wide open to comrades we can't really trust. I kindly ask that you don't stab me in the back while I'm focusing on the enemy. No promises.
Seriously?
Man, this makes things complicated now. Maybe that's what the end wanted all along.
Congratulations, you figured it out.
You know, ruin our teamwork, watch us fall apart from the inside.
But that's...
I can fight if I'm with everyone. You know, I seem to remember somewhere in history there was a woman named Yoko that got into a group and ruined their teamwork and, you know, I don't know, I'm blanking on a comparison. Our hearts are as one when we face our enemies. I believe in all of you. Just what we need, a friendship speech. Everyone seems a little shaken. I suppose it's something that can't be helped, though. Yeah, I mean, we all just saw George get vaporized. I mean, any way you look at it, that's a little traumatic. But even so...
Let's go.
I know there's a lot on our minds, but we won't accomplish anything if we don't survive. Yes, it's a lot more difficult to complete your mission when you're dead. Not gonna say it's impossible, but it's a lot more difficult.
But...
we can't let everything end here. Not now. I want to hear somebody yell out, you know, for George and for justice! Yeah, George, no one misses you.
This area is very different from the one before.
Thanks, Spock.
Does the end think to lighten our mood with a change of scenery? It shouldn't be any of his concern. The thought gives me the chills.
It's called game design. We can't just all have the same level, repeating corridors and everything like that, so...
A fresh backdrop. It's a shame we can't have a fresh start. That seems hardly possible.
Sure you can. Just move forward and focus on why you're here.
There's just too much looming over us.
No. Get the mission done.
The view may have changed, but I sense the hostility in the area certainly hasn't.
Is that a put down?
It's not a good feeling. I'd prefer to be in the middle of a war zone than here.
I'd prefer you were in the middle of a war zone than here as well.
If he's changing the scenery for us, he could have at least chosen a cuter locale.
You got trees and plants and stuff like that. I mean, could have been worse. I assume, you wanted Hello Kitty Land or something, but...
I'll be absolutely gutted if this is the kind of stuff I'll be seeing.
Well, get used to it.
It's a whole different environment. How's that possible?
Bad guy stuff. I mean, the guy just wiped out most of the population of Earth. He can do some pretty impressive stuff.
We'll be fine if we stick together.
Friendship!
Such a drastic change should not be possible just by architecture alone.
Well, yeah, he probably had to have some artificial light, take some time, grow some plants,
Perhaps the end is a greater anomaly than we stopped to consider.
Yeah, he's a botanist.
Who gives a rat's ass? A little change of scenery doesn't scare me.
You're just... what an edgelord you are.
I'd like it better if it were just a tad bit more chic.
Sorry, the end was a little bit busy to focus on an interior decorating degree.
I'll turn you to ash.
Okay, and it looks like we have some ranged and melee enemies in here, so... I'm gonna have her stay at this range in the hopes that that melee enemy can't actually get to us. And in hopes that no one will laugh at my ridiculous bear costume. The thing just looks sweaty.
Yeah!
Is that all?
Here I go!
Now, Mana, on the other hand, she can get all up close and personal with these things, because melee combat is kind of her thing. I think I could probably take this thing with a barrage. Nope, not quite.
Let's do this.
Probably can't hit him from here, can I? But I am going to put Combat Alert on. So Combat Alert dodges the next attack against you. So I'm going to keep him up front and put that on.
Well then.
This one'll hurt.
That takes care of that.
Commencing
Problem solved.
assault.
Let's bring in Nagi. I'm actually going to keep her back a ways. Actually, first things first, since she can fly.
Commencing assault.
Neat. And I'm going to move her over this way. I'm going to use acceleration to boost my movement, so... The change in music is really jarring in this game, but I actually kind of like it. Nice. So I was able to get a shot off on him and end his turn before he even attacked me.
Let's go.
So I position myself right between the two of them. And from here, I should be able to take out this guy.
This may sting.
Ha! Good.
So Jiro has this nifty thing called overheal, which actually heals the enemy. But if they're at maximum health, whatever extra health you give them turns into damage. So go ahead and hit them with that.
Here I go.
Let's do this.
I forgot to show off Sho's new outfit, the White Knight, with the cloak that clips through on both legs, and the shoulder pieces that clip through the cape, and yeah, this is not well done, is it?
Take this!
On guard!
Is that all?
Then let's begin.
I should be able to actually hit. Oop, I gotta be careful not to hit Mana though. There we go. I can hit both of them.
Ha! Commencing assault.
There we go, and
Yeah! Hostile down!
had one hit point. That's ridiculous. See, again, if you have any kind of idea as to what you're doing, this combat isn't too tough. There are much more difficult games in this genre. I mean, if you get into, like, Mordheim and stuff like that, that game is punishingly difficult. Alright, no more bad guys behind here, so... I'm gonna go ahead and burn him.
Burn!
Take this!
Oof. That's how that's done. I'm actually gonna heal her. I don't need to,
Let's
but
see to those wounds.
Here I go.
kind of builds
go.
camaraderie.
Then let's begin.
Let's go.
I'll use my power of shooting a gun into his back.
Good.
Well then.
It's a pretty powerful superpower, to be honest. I'm gonna go ahead and move Toya into position behind this guy. Nice suit, by the way. I probably should have used something a little bit more impressive than that. dive is a nice move because you can't be counterattacked with it. And you get a more powerful version of it in the future.
That takes care of that.
I'm not an admirer of that judgment system.
I don't know, I am. No muss, no fuss, no mess, no nothing. And we get to recover... Was that like a gallstone from him or something when we're done?
Yeah, what was that machine? To make someone disappear just like that.
What is with you and machinery?
What's odd is, the moment it was complete, we were able to continue our ascent.
How is that odd? He already told you that's how that was going to work.
What sort of mechanism governs that process?
Magic.
I doubt we'll find a scientific explanation to that. Still, what kind of contraptions has the End placed in this tower?
All kinds of fancy stuff. Be nice if you had something that actually gave you guys food. I have no idea what you guys are eating, let alone where you're going to the bathroom.
A being with supernatural powers. I'd rather not think such a thing is possible.
I have a hard time believing you don't still believe in the Easter Bunny.
Doesn't matter. The enemy's still the enemy, whatever powers he has.
There you go.
Something wrong, Himeno? Looks like there's something bothering you.
Everything bothers her. Why would you care?
My mind's still on the traitor. Makes me wonder what exactly they're fighting for.
To kill everybody?
Another point to consider. After all, what is gained by betraying us?
Wealth, power, fun. Probably the ones that turn on us are going to be preserved by the end and not face global thermonuclear annihilation, so I mean there's always that.
That's right. Every one of us wants to save the world.
Speak for yourself.
Could there be someone who wants the world destroyed?
Some men, Master, just want to watch the world burn.
Sounds like a boring hobby.
Hobby? That has to be a bad translation.
An atrocious hobby, more like it.
Oh, I guess not.
Everything that lies ahead is the result of events which have already occurred.
Sure.
We kill one of our own, and the result is a stairway to the next stratum.
Sounds like a fair deal to me.
Now there is talk of another traitor among us. This could mean serious consequences.
Yeah, like you might be the traitor and we might have to evaporate you.
Another one, huh? That traitor could be you, though.
I would assume that it is.
Why, yes. And it could be said of you as well.
Everyone's a suspect.
Knock it off. We're playing right into the End's hands.
Yeah, it's almost like he's a bad guy with a diabolical plan.
You seem quite at ease.
Well, he's the protagonist.
But I suppose that's to be expected.
Yeah, he has plot armor.
There's no way you're the traitor after seeing the End look at you with such malice in his eyes.
Maybe he just still got a crush on his ex.
Who knows? Maybe he's trying to fake us out so we don't suspect him as the traitor.
There you go. That circular logic and those leaps in mental gymnastics.
For someone who's 98% moron, you say some clever things from time to time.
You don't think that number's a little too high, do you?
Nope.
It may have been a sincere dislike. It may all just be an act.
There we go. Find more reasons to get paranoid.
But either way, you are an irregular among us.
Ah!
Whatever the truth is, you're the one who holds the key.
I checked my inventory. I didn't see a key in there.
Me? I'm not so sure about that.
I am. Yeah, it's an S rank because it only took 3 turns. Good work, team. I don't think that I'm the key to anything. But here, let me probe your thoughts and find out who the traitor is. So let's see. Remember, the red ones means that there's a traitor. The white voices mean that there's, they're friendly. So let's see how many traitors are in the group.
It's possible.
I prefer to be in
Though
the
that's a
middle of
hollow
the war.
sentiment in this
That's
current
not quite my
situation.
cup of tea.
What in the world are these voices? I keep seeing images after battle. Is it from the minds of those I was fighting with? There are dark voices among the others. Is it the traitor? Perhaps I should pay attention to when I hear suspicious voices and when I don't. Yeah, maybe you should pay attention. Just a thought. Alright, so now we have the Vision tab unlocked. We can check all kinds of information about other people in the group, what their score ranking is, the expected vote results, the Vision history. There will be 3 members per stratum that you may hear suspicious voices from. Those are the red text. Figure out who you're hearing these voices from by clearing quests with various team composition and comparing them in the history. Once you have an idea of who the voices are coming from, you can press the X button in Vision History screen to mark them. Once you've figured out you've got 3 voices, you can do a deep vision to see who the traitor really is. Deep visions are actually pretty cool. So, allies will not always remain your allies. So on each floor, it's random who the traitor is. So somebody who's your friend on one level might be the traitor on the next. And just because somebody's suspicious on one level doesn't mean that they're suspicious on the next. Alright, so under Vision here. Peer into the future by foreseeing traitors' judgment votes and allies' trust. So, I trust myself. I probably shouldn't, but I do. So right, it's really showing you what everyone thinks of everybody else. So as you can tell, Zenji is pretty much near the bottom for everyone, which is kind of amusing. Except for himself. Now the funny part is, he views everyone equally lower than himself. So, that's kind of funny. And everybody seems to have thought... Well, I guess George probably thought of himself the same way. Whatever. Right now, Himeno is our #1 in the battle rankings. So the vote forecast as it stands right now is 6 people want to get rid of Yoko. Or she's got 6 votes because of her friendship speeches. Zenji is #2 and Agito is #3. And this was our first group, and what you can do here is you can mark them with a color as far as who you think the traitor is out of the group. And then you can do a deep vision, which, again, I've got the DLC, so I have 11 vision points right now. You usually get like 1 or 2 per level, something like that. Per stratum, per level of the tower. So... But I've got extra. So if I wanted to, I could just go through and use all my vision points and figure out who the traitor is right now. But that really wouldn't be fun, now would it? And we have some more people to talk to. So who do we want to build camaraderie with? Looks like I've already maxed out Himeno and Nagi, so... let's talk to Mana. How frightening. They really disappeared, you know.
You're right.
The Judgment Room, huh? It's true they were erased. It all happened so fast, I still can't believe it. Went to the gym this morning, I really need... I've not had enough to drink today. I wonder what it feels like right before you disappear. Not that I want to find out. Well, I would imagine it's probably, you know, utter fear and terror as you understand. You know, you hear that machine start warming up and just think, yeah, I'm about to not exist. Yeah, I'll pass on that. Who else do we want to boost a camaraderie with? How about a Marco?
Oh.
People can just disappear like that? That means they're dead, right? No, it does not. I love the look on his face. I'm so sorry, but...
Damn.
Marco? I don't think I can do this anymore. Oh, poor little guy. Let's talk with Marco again.
What is it?
Let's talk, Marco. With me? Really? Why? I'll give in, but I don't know what you want. I just want to talk, dude. Well, what would you like me to do? Toughen up a little? Come on, man.
What?
Huh? Your reason for calling me. You have a reason, right? I just wanted to talk.
Oh.
So you do have a reason for talking to me. I'm sure a lot of you saw that other choice, which was give me all your money. And were like, I'm going to click that one. You could, but I'm choosing to be nice. Does there need to be one? Can't talking to you be the reason itself? I don't think so. So why are you really talking to me, given our current situation? It's not like I'm very helpful right now.
No.
No, I wasn't going to ask you anything. Marco is so defensive. I only wanted to know more about you, so that's why I asked. Is that such a bad thing?
Huh?
You want to know more about me, like how I have so much in savings? Or how much I have in savings? Again, why... Now, why do you have to bring that up? I don't need any money, and I have no intention of demanding anything from you.
It can't.
You're lying! I'm not falling for that. You act nice, but you're going to turn on me eventually. Okay, now that is probably going to happen. Your niceness is just a mask, and you're going to hurt me, and use me, and just discard me like a piece of trash. It's a video game, it's kind of what you do.
What?
I don't plan on doing such a thing, Marco. What's with you? Is that all? We've talked long enough, right? I should get going. Hey! What are you so afraid of, Marco? Again, all of these characters, as you get to know them, they all have their fair share of, let's call it baggage. Talk to Nagi real quick.
What is it?
What is it? Is there something I can help with? I just want to talk.
Yes.
I don't mind. Let's be off then. Now, what shall we talk about? If I may, I'd like to discuss preparations and whatnot for the upcoming battle.
Yeah.
I feel like we can use your knowledge as reference. May I hear your thoughts? My mind to your mind. Your thoughts to my thoughts.
Yes.
Yes, of course. Well, you should always ask permission before you perform a Vulcan mind meld. That's just courtesy. What's important is how well we can apply our strength as one organized unit. As a unit, huh? That might be difficult for a hastily built team like ours. Indeed, our skills and experience all differ too severely. Keeping pace with one another won't be an easy task. Well, but I mean, at the same time, I mean, we're all relatively young and healthy and everything like that. I mean, it's not impossible.
But
However, our strength as a team can expand due to our individual specializations. Yeah. If we can effectively use our powers under precise guidance, our upcoming battles won't be as dangerous. Okay.
You're right.
You're quite something.
no.
This isn't anything special. The difficulty lies in its application, not the theory. Yeah, this is like all basic leadership stuff. In that regard, I think you're doing really well. I'll be counting on you from now on.
I see.
See, I better not let you down as much as possible then. If we were to discuss anything else, I suppose it'd be about the traitor. Well, that topic is unavoidable. Yeah.
But
In my opinion, I haven't seen anyone slacking off in battle. Everyone is frantically struggling. Rather, I question if a traitor really does exist. Oh, it exists. It exists. Yeah, there is definitely one. I got news for you. There's more than one. If my microphone right off camera here, so I'm trying not to bump into it.
I see.
That train of thought is certainly correct. It'd be a worst case scenario to be negligent and believe there isn't a traitor only to be struck from behind.
You're right.
True, we'd want to lessen the impact of a betrayal during a critical moment as much as possible. By the way, this is one of the big differences between this game and Monarch, is Monarch, all of these little sequences here are all voiced. So, it's actually pretty impressive. I've been playing Monarch on the side, and I'm probably going to start reintegrating it into the channel, but very impressive how much voice work they put into it. But keep in mind, this is a budget title. They did really well with what they had.
Yes.
Either way, there's too much we don't know in our current situation. Especially you, Nagi. There's way too much you don't know. To begin with, why would the traitor take the same action as us? Does the traitor have his or her own reason for climbing this tower? There are too many unknown variables. This isn't going to be a straightforward battle. I'm glad we got to talk, Nagi. I learned absolutely nothing. Are you saying our conversation was helpful? Yeah, I got to learn a lot. You're a reliable person.
Huh, I see.
It's not so bad hearing those words, and likewise. I'm glad we got to chat. Alright, and I think we're going to call it here for the day. Make this a little bit of a shorter session, so. Alright, and we'll be back with some more sometime in the future when I have a nifty catchphrase. Any day now.